in the world. Gotta put some fixes. What's going on?
Hey.
I'm gonna get some water. We're gonna iron out some things. We're gonna publish V2 beta.
So, what branch or chat when you're back?
Same branch, V2 develop, but I wanna make like a 1.0 branch, or we just rename V2 develop. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Give me a second.
It's Adderall music. Well, there's breakcore nowadays, more popular. So should I make the docs basically the new version by default? All right.
Okay. Now we're finally streaming audio. Wait. That means my audio probably sounds bad. Can you hear me? Check.
You're fine.
Alright, cool. Great. Okay. We should make a to-do list of what we need to do to get this thing out the door.
Yeah, I can be kind of a guinea pig going through stuff, as well as we should monitor the coders channels, but you know, as soon as first, you know, you're gonna publish the packages, right, to npm so we could download it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
let's
also
just,
the docs, so we take care of questions ahead of time.
Cool. Let's just start doing beta then. Fun run release beta. Let's see how it goes. Beta.0. Let's see. 977. then when I run npx at elizaos/cli at data,
Alright, I'm changing it to version 2 showing by default. And then I'll make the quick start more obvious. And we'll go through everything.
yeah, sounds good. Why doesn't it show? That's weird. That's awfully strange. I'm being dumb. I'm being incredibly dumb. Fuck. Okay. Not that dumb. But pretty dumb. Wrong directory. This is pretty fucking good. And Jenny, you talked to Eddie? He's pretty good.
No, he's the assistant. Why don't we have him in
Devereaux.
Discord?
I made him after the Eddie character that Odie made before.
Yeah, I figured.
He's got the rag going.
Oh, on the latest docs?
Oh, it's even better than that. If you wipe his memory and you load him, he will load the docs of whatever folder he's in dynamically. So we can just update them as
Whatever folder he's in? What do you...
No, I mean like whatever, you know, if you run the package and you deploy him, then he will deploy.
Yeah,
with
but
the
you gotta
docs.
configure what the paths for what knowledge he's gonna embed, right?
Yeah, exactly. But that can clone the repo, pull the docs down. Right now, it's just direct hard paths. If we were to move the org out of the mono repo into its own, then we'd have to make it clone the repo first and stuff. But fine, doable. Okay, so we got a few small bugs. I want to test the migrations. incredible. Okay. CLI.
Are we merging to V2 develop?
Yeah. See that. There it is. How do I suppress this one?
Yeah, I get that too.
I don't like it. Question is just making sure that the Postgres flow doesn't suck and that the migration works properly.
on, mess with GitHub Pages settings, it's like it reverted.
What do you mean?
I fixed it, but
Is it the CNamer version?
I'm not doing CNAME, but I just noticed that it was the custom domain wasn't there for
That's not so
just
messing with it.
earlier.
That's it
Huh?
wiping. If there's no, it wipes the custom domain if it's not set in the setting.
It resets
Yeah.
if I don't have like CNAME in the repo or something.
No, the way you do this, I believe you have to set it as a setting in the CI/CD for the GitHub publishing. So it's getting wiped because it's making a new branch without that CNAME in it. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah, but are you saying like in GitHub, like the settings/pages where you set a custom domain, that option for custom domain will overwrite next time? Something?
Yeah, it'll get overwritten unless you add the domain to your workflow. I've had this problem many times. Let's see. So if we go,
I'm not really using workflow, but yeah. I thought it was something else, so appreciate it.
Isn't there one of these doing a publish?
Not yet. I'm doing a manual deploy command.
Okay.
But we'll start doing.
Is your deploy command deleting the CNAME?
So because it's been kind of shaky with all the different V2 branches, the plan is docs will be worked on in Autodocs branch, and it'll stay consistent with whatever the develop branch is. But because it's been kind of like V2 develop and all these other variations, kind of been delaying that, but yeah, I don't have a workflow for it yet to publish on some kind of trigger, or I think I'm gonna do
That's
maybe
fine.
a cron job. Yeah.
But just but the reason that you're getting the CNAME problem is probably because you're overwriting the CNAME file that's created when you check that box. Like when you check those settings, you're actually adding a CNAME file to that repo. And then when you're publishing, you're deleting it again. See what I'm saying?
Well, I don't see the CNAME file in the branch that we're deploying from. I'll put it in the chat. We're deploying from GitHub Pages.
Yeah.
There's no CNAME file here.
No. Did you set the URL again?
Yes, myself. Yeah.
And it didn't create
On the
another
page
CNAME
on
again?
GitHub. Correct. Yeah.
Let's see.
It would be normally in the root of this directory.
Yeah. Well, it would be here in
Yeah.
GH pages.
If I search for CNAME in the entire repo, there is none.
Usually,
But it
there's
works.
one here.
If you go to eliza.how, it's like there. And it's on 1.0 by default now. Yes. So that's good.
Pages.
Right.
There's live
And you see
here.
eliza. Yeah. I just changed the custom domain setting like a few minutes ago, but I noticed it wasn't there. So when I deployed, it was like 404, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. And I checked and it was removed, so not sure if it was a process or not.
I had this happen to me a bunch of times, and it happened because it was removed. You see this create CNAME?
Yeah, that was me. Or was it?
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah.
Every time you press that button and set the elizaos thing, that's what happens. That is the create CNAME, right? It
When was that? It was like yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, I manually did that. Because I was like, oh, this is how you do it. So I added that in. And I don't think I ever removed.
Yeah, bruh. Your deploy deletes the CNAME.
Oh.
There's
Interesting.
There's your bug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Oh, we need a fave icon.
I had one in there already. It's in the... Oh.
The fuck is this?
Change to light mode and dark mode. It's the moon.
Whoa. What am I looking at?
The icon's there.
Yeah, the icon is not as bad in light mode. Is that the argument?
No, I'm saying we have icons.
I mean a good. Like a good icon. I don't mean an icon. What about just using our logo?
That's the best one. Trust me, when it gets that tiny, that's
one. Can't I just get that thing? I want that one.
It doesn't look tiny. It doesn't look good tiny.
I don't know, man. I got questions. We gotta fix that. We gotta give it the hero character here as well.
Front page needs a lot of work. I agree.
Yeah.
I was thinking that could be. Well, I talked to Masita, was it? And got some ideas, and I just kind of want to turn it into somewhere where there's also live data, but also just a hub where you can. I want to make more use of cards as well. Like, got some good CSS where there's nice on hover for them. So having cards as well on the front page to guide the user journey would be good. Yeah, and also the RSS is up to date, but that's what I'm also thinking about running on the cron job. So it pulls like daily news automatically from GitHub and Discord, and then it can bring it to the front page. I want the front page to be like the front page of the newspaper of the DAO in a way.
Cool, great.
But the npm command isn't ready yet, though, for downloading the CLI or anything yet, right? Yeah, all that needs to change.
Probably review.
Yeah, the community section needs work.
Do you really want a blog? You're gonna do a blog? You're gonna write blog posts?
Mate, it's so easy. Go to RSS, just click it, not the drop-down menu. I just have to like grab 7 of these files per week and ask for a blog, and then you got a good outline.
Alright, so that's about 3% of your time per week. That big blog.
Why is it only a... That shouldn't be it. Oh, you're on a different... This is all local. Got it. Yeah, I pushed the latest versions.
Okay. So we got some design.
Let me know when the npm command is ready, because I will fix that up, but I want the one-liner for people to get started.
npm create
it's not published yet.
at beta. It's published at beta, and then it's
Oh, I see.
I want to see. Can I get? It'd be so good if I could. No, they won't let me do that. And then it's npm create. No, it's npx add elizaos/cli at beta. Oh fuck.
It's a little confusing between npm and npx.
People who know this stuff know this stuff. You could also npm install -g add elizaos.
Which one do you want on the front page, like, you know, for the main one, like to get started? The CLI?
I think the getting started is probably this one.
That starts the project.
Yeah.
I don't know, I tried npm create eliza at beta, and it's like now guiding me through creating one, select your database. Why is there no SQLite?
There's no SQLite. We only do Postgres and PGLite now.
Bruh.
If you want to add a SQLite doctor, I'm down.
SQLite is one of the best software projects ever.
Yeah, we have most of it already done. It's just handle migrations. We can put it in the SQL adapter. Just a little handle SQLite. I gotta get some food. I can't even think. Alright, so there's some aesthetic things here. We need for GUI.
I just went through all the steps for npm create eliza at beta. It was very good up until the last part.
What's the last part?
I think it skipped a step. So right at step 2, which is like CLI start,
Yes.
it errored because it failed to install plugin SQL.
Fuck. I wonder why. What version does it tell you it failed to install?
So I'm just gonna paste it all if that's cool. It's beta.0.
Interesting. I wonder why it failed. We'll have to figure that out. patience. Let's release it. Yeah, how do I get this? this part's boring as shit. But it does seem to work out of the box. Great. It'd be nice to have a display here. Makes sense. Why not? Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, there we go. Checking your project. Just project. PG Light or Postgres? PG Light. It's not gonna work. Dist index.js. Start. That's not gonna work because we're already running it over here. But it seems to be fine. Oh, so I feel like .env.
What?
Talking to myself. We have a few things we have to change to finish this. We have to make sure migration works to launch beta. Is there anything else that you have? I want to get the publishing on.
Yeah, I mean, I would
plugins
like to
working.
test through, the full cycle of using commands and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Release.
that would mean debugging that one issue I saw.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I think. I see. I think I got a hang of this. Yeah. All right. Well, what was the issue that you saw? I've got everything.
The thing that I posted in chat a while ago, it was that SQL plugin, plugin SQL.
Where did this come from?
I followed your instructions that you put.
MPX. But you didn't do at alpha or at beta, right? You just did
I
CLI.
did. I
Doesn't
did.
seem like you did alpha or beta.
I did beta.
The, well, then why
So
does it
I
not
mean, it
say
created a.
beta? I'm so confused.
Okay. So like
You're
I'm
kind of
on. I
right.
go on. It's node 23, right? When I'm running this command, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm doing npm create eliza at beta, correct?
npm create eliza beta.
Okay. So I do that, and it proceeds to create, 1.0.0's dot beta dot one, right? Dash beta dot one, right?
You create a
And then I want
project.
to create it. I want to create a project. I'll just call it like test, and I'll do PG Lite, just all defaults. So then it proceeds to install dependencies, and it's doing a bun install, and all that works. That worked last time too. And it gives me instructions, like cd into the test folder, and then run npx eliza slash cli start to start your
Well, that
project.
part's obviously wrong.
This, okay, so let's fix the obviously wrong thing. That's step 2 after cding in.
It worked. I killed this one, right?
Uh,
I killed this one. Oh, interesting.
okay,
Hold on. That's gonna.
because it didn't work for me.
Um,
Same error.
I think it needs to be like 60.
It's a package thing.
That's a different problem. Okay,
Got it.
this one it did work. I ran it. It started up. Yeah. Now what's concerning me is why does it already have a heya? So let's delete. And let's just make sure that we're running the same thing, right? Because if we see heya there and I didn't type that in, that means we already had a database. Okay, we have an empty database. You saw me init. I'm pretty sure it worked. Unless there's something linked in my system, so you should try it yourself. But I'm pretty sure I can recreate your bug, which is that if I do that, no, it worked. But maybe it's linked. I don't know.
Yeah. Do it from a fresh directory.
For sure.
No, just do yeah, go ahead. npm create eliza at beta.
Project. copying. Gotta fix that though.
Oh. Oh. You added something that wasn't in the.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's an easy fix then.
Yep. BRB. Just gotta get the food. Hello? Okay. Return with food. Alright, try yourself. The latest with beta. Make sure I'm not crazy. I'm gonna add.
What do you mean? You mean do it with the npx eliza/cli at beta? Like, how's that command look?
npm create eliza at beta.
I know, and I got to step 2, but you did something that wasn't documented. You did this for step 2. Right?
Tell me to just go fix it.
Yeah. Sometimes it is a simple.
Yeah. I have a thought.
It actually didn't work for me. What's the command? The one that made it work? Beta start.
It's the one that you pasted.
Yeah, that's weird. I totally did that command.
What happened? You want screen share?
Sure. For some reason I can't. That's weird. Is this like a one person can only screen share type thing? I think it is because it's stages. Yeah. All right. Is this working? You want me to zoom in? All right. So I'm gonna do npm create project test pg lite. Cool. So I'll go here, and then I'll run this command with at beta, correct? Yeah. It only seems to be local AI cannot convert, blah, 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 but error module not found, plugin local AI. Let me just copy paste this all, as well as this migration issue. All right, I dumped it into the chat, but installing plugin. See if I mean, there's local AI right there, beta.1. Deleting it. Now it's having an issue with running database migrations for PG Lite. But it seemed like you were able to work around it because you got it running. What'd you do? Uh, this thing doesn't even exist. This plugin, is it like yeah? Build with assertions. Can I do that? No. What else can I do? Run dev? Let's try that one. I think the main thing to figure out is PG Lite, the database migrations. Didn't you say you had something like where it was like not an empty table fix? So you just download. Black Flame said he got working after running that command, but even if I do that, I'm having migration issues. Yeah, and have Oh, I see. Hmm. Yeah, did it just work? Yeah, yeah, it's running on my other window. Okay. Let me do a fresh now that I did that. I'm gonna create a new one. EG light. Are you sure? Let's see. Yep. Um, this one's for plugin SQL. So I'm not gonna do the npm install. I'm just gonna remove the Eliza repo. So it's gone. And then I'll enter that directory and then do npm or npx start. I was probably not in the right folder. That's why. And it's working. No, it's not. If I do yeah, where you gotta install that. And after you install it, it works. Yep. Okay, just one more time. I'll do test4, create. Um, and before I'm just gonna see if it works. Okay. See if I install it. So I didn't have to delete the Eliza. Well, I didn't even chat with it, so yeah. kind of in a weird spot, just in terms of like this character file here. Line 25 of source index. So is this the new character file? um, it's, it kind of breaks the, just having a JSON file and all the benefits of using JSON tooling when it's all contained like this. Like, it would be nice to, just like you could call it JSON or just import it as a command line argument or something. That why not something like that? So at least you can manipulate it with JSON tools. But when it's part of like all this other code, like you can't use JQ on it and stuff like that. But you can still have that, right? If you like import it as an external file. Right. I see. Yeah, this is just like a starter kit. I think it just like would make for a better starter kit in the future to break it back out. It's there's a lot in it. Okay, so like we've got a cache folder, data, generated images, knowledge, models, source. What's data? It's like stuff that you like upload into the chat. Interesting. Okay. It probably would be good to have a README as well, like just in case people need to revisit that. But other people like it being code. Can still load JSON in the code. I suppose it's permissionless for someone to break it out into JSON and do the things I'm describing. I think for like absolute beginners, they can at least kind of grok that, like they're editing that. But it's a pain in the ass to edit JSON. So not really winning too much there. Yeah, I get that. Docusource is a TypeScript file. Yeah, like for the config. I just like using like you know, tools like JQ, for example. It's just so useful. Yeah, that can be another example. Okay, so I mean, Overall, though, you just needed to have the main bug is like it's not installing the plugin local AI correctly for this. Huh? It's Control R. You don't have that? Do you use? I mean, you're on Mac, so you have Z shell. You don't see history? Hmm. Here, I'll drop something. I have some Z shell configs. This one has fuzzy search that a lot of projects use. Pretty good. Um, so if npm like create Eliza at beta, if that's the workflow, that's kind of like the new Eliza starter, right? That one repo. So this is like the new version of this. What else is kind of a recommended quick start? Is that the just like one main path? I think it's simpler if we just have one main path. But is that going to be the should I should I try that one from like a fresh repo? I see. And this one's longer anyways. Like look at this command versus this command, you know? I did like create Eliza. I mean, but yeah. And if you want to make it even shorter, that's cool too. I just think create Eliza is cool because it's kind of got like that verb, you know, it's like an action. It's like you're just gonna spawn another agent here and there, and um, create Eliza beta npx. Why don't I just try this with if I just do npx Eliza beta, anything else like start? Ugh, it would need to install something first. Yeah, so maybe it's better to do the project. Hmm. Tmux. I did this command. All right, fresh repo, just running it. Paste though. Yeah, but this, I'm testing without going through. Yeah, I did that and it works after I install. No, 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 no. I think you're confusing it. Like the npm create eliza at beta works after I cd in there and I install the plugin local AI. That's fine. This or the CLI? I was testing the CLI. Okay. So I'll run. Got it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still gonna have to install this plugin for it to work. So I think after just kind of like debugging that, it should be pretty smooth. That might be one of the that and yeah, this, to include at beta. But then I think those are the last two bugs.
Yeah, those bugs are pretty killer though.
What do you mean? It can't be that bad.
Why doesn't it work in start though? I know why. Because it's not installing packages for.
I mean, we don't.
No, it's an easy solve. We just kind of have to we just have to hard install dependencies that we need for the CLI when we start up. Probably and very specifically the SQL. Just deal with all that deprecated shit.
So I did create, and then I installed the plugin, and
And then
now
you
I
went
just
in.
run start.
Yeah. Alright, so some kind of installation issue.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, the one gotcha is that start won't work in outside of a project repo, but it really should. There's no reason it shouldn't. So that means then the reason it's working inside the repo is because it's installing plugin SQL before trying to do stuff. So plugin SQL um, before trying start, which will also affect test. but probably not dev.
Kind of weird because like I installed the plugin and then I ran it, and then see, maybe I didn't do npmi, and that was like the thing. It was like that's usually what you got to do in these types of projects, and I didn't. I just went straight into like you cd and then start. You usually got to do an install first, you know?
I'm pretty sure it installs for you actually.
Yeah, but something it's a little broken there because like I uh I definitely installed it, but then it said it wasn't installed and then reinstalled it.
Something I couldn't figure out was how to force the change of a directory onto the user so that they had to go into the place that I wanted them to go. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, but
So I'm pretty sure I
projects don't
CD and
do
then
that
install.
anyways. It's like DocuSource
Yeah, but they
doesn't really do
should.
that, for example. Or like name a project that automatically traverses you into like the new project folder that just got created.
I don't know. It sounds great. I hope a lot of them do.
I, I just never heard of it.
It's whatever. Um, any issues with this? Any other issues?
Why don't we try with the fresh install? And it's like you do create.
I'm glad it works with npm install. It's gonna get hard to get people to try to use Bun, but it's just kind of hidden under the hood. Great.
I'm gonna use npm 23. If I do an npm install, the npx start for @beta. No. You have to delete the folder first, which isn't very scalable. Like imagine deleting your global configs every time you want to initialize an ELIZA.
What folder do you have to delete? What are you
The
deleting?
ELIZA folder.
No, don't delete that.
Well, that's how I got it to install. Then
What?
to run it,
No, you don't
now
need to
it's
delete
working.
that. No, you shouldn't have to
It
delete that.
well, that's how I got it. I just literally went through all the steps to make it work. So like
Can you
I can
go make a new one? Just confirm that for me. That'd be super weird. How do you test clients?
so I'll do
Um,
like okay, you watching?
yeah.
Okay, so I'll create a project and do all that. And I'll cd into there. Check. Do a quick npm install. Okay. Then let's do an npx. Okay, ready? No, it won't work. However, if I delete
Just
my
wait. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just install the plugin local AI thing. Let's just try that before we do anything crazy. Why the? I know why. I do know why. Because Bun won't run the post install scripts, but npm will. And when you're npm installing, it actually already has it installed. But when you're installing, you see this? See how it's just like kind of blank, not doing anything clear. It's actually post installing a bunch of other stuff.
yeah.
See that? And then when you run it, now it's gonna be like, oh, cool, event emitter. I know what that is, and it's gonna work fine. So it's not a database issue.
Yeah, it worked. I didn't have to delete the folder.
But
I just had to install.
yeah, you see how it's having that module not found, failed to import plugin.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. But hey, whatever. Does it start up?
Um, yeah, I see it on my screen. My other one.
All right.
This is a business laptop, so I don't think it can handle it. Crashed.
What did it crash on? Too small for industry. I don't even make this bigger. Um, could not parse text as JSON. Uh, Probably what happened. I have theories, but do you have an OpenAI key in your environment variables, or an Anthropic
Mm,
key?
I I have Open Router, which we should lean into as a default, but um, I could get OpenAI from you for
Okay,
using
no,
it.
that's fine. But that's why it doesn't. That's why you saw that. We should handle that gracefully. It'd be nice not to have it crash, but to have like a, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But the reason it didn't work is because it gave you malformed JSON, or it just didn't load the model. It failed to load the model entirely. We didn't see. You could try
Okay,
running
we
the
can
same
just
thing with dev and probably see more logs instead of start. Try
yeah.
dev. And dev will put the project into watch, so if you change stuff in the project, it'll update. Um,
If I test, I'll just say hi. And the server exited. Yep.
hmm.
We just gotta kind of like handle this better. Here, I'll paste this.
You see how it says, it's weird. It says it's installing them.
Yeah, downloaded. Let me see if it's in the folder.
I have a theory. And what are you launching this from?
What are you talking about? Downloaded here, so see?
Yeah.
This was yeah, it was this model. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just embeddings. He has his embedding generation complete, and then it did that, and then is actually see the response object dot providers. That's what's trying to call like node llama CPP or some shit, and it's not working because it's not getting trusted.
What
Basically,
file is that in? I see.
mm,
It's in a core file.
some issue with local AI for sure.
Oh, no, it looks like that issue could be fixed in Bootstrap.
Yeah, that's just the message handler. It shouldn't even be parsing JSON from text. It should just call use model object. Now that we have support for that. But the problem is the reason it didn't try to download um, the main model, right?
It did. It downloaded it.
It didn't download the query, like the embedding model, but it didn't download the response model. The
Oh,
LLM.
there's.
No, that's
Hmm,
not the model. There's supposed to be a 3 billion param
by
deep
default?
Hermes.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
creating new flag embedding instance with this small whatever model, right?
That's for embeddings. But what about the main model? How how you don't be respond
True.
to
I
the
didn't get any.
messengers?
Yeah,
Right.
I only got embedding and vision. Yeah.
Let's try running it again. Let's see what happens. But what the fuck? Where's the model?
Okay. The error happens when I try and talk to it, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'll just say
Um,
like, hey,
okay, that looks good. Looks like Black Flame had the download work. Downloaded the 3 billion and the 8 billion. The 3 billion is used for small and the 8 billion is used for large. By default with local.
um,
Man, the viruses of the future are going to be so sick.
it downloaded
Just
both.
like an 8 billion per model.
Did you do anything besides? All I did was like I created the you know, I created an Eliza, I CD'd in, I installed the missing plugin local AI thing, and then
Yeah.
I ran create or sorry, I ran dev or start,
And then you chatted
and
with
then I
it.
talked to it.
And is that output new? That just happened? Or is that the last one we were looking at? I'm dumb.
So what Black Flame is saying is like not even running like CLI at beta start, just like running CLI start.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
just
even doing
try
like,
Control C, try bun run start. Sorry, Control
well,
C, Control
first
C.
I'm just gonna do this.
Mm,
Look at that. Now it's installing Hermes.
there we go.
See, so
Whoa.
like
What the fuck? How is yours so much
what?
faster than mine? Yours is so much faster than mine. It's like 5 times faster.
To your internet bed? Like what?
Yeah, I guess so. Man, I should just move somewhere with like ultra faster in it. Why does this work without the alpha? What the hell? It's concerning.
You mean like without the beta, right?
Not the beta, I mean, yeah. What?
Is this actually gonna respond? Like I'm on a business laptop.
Eventually. How much RAM you got in it?
64 gig.
RAM?
Yeah.
Oh, you're chilling then. Yeah, it'll eventually work. You gotta download an 8 billion parameter one after the 3 billion parameter one, though. It's gotta decide if it wants to respond or not. And then if it does.
I don't know. It's not really doing anything.
It hasn't downloaded the 8 billion parameter model yet. It's running the 3 billion parameter model. You can see it cooking. I think, right? Yeah, it's cooking. Core's running hot. I think is it actually running multi-core?
I don't know. Got a lot of stuff running now. Thing is getting kind of hot, but
We got 4 cores running at like 100%. 3 at least. 3. One's running 70.
yeah.
Just juicing. Well, there you go. Now you got local AI. You can just leave your laptop running and have it run autonomously, give it an abstract task. You kind of like,
Well, yeah, I can do that with Open Router later.
yeah, but
Um,
this is free.
yeah. My desktop, which I can SSH into, better for free. It has 4090.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this means that you don't have to change the instructions. It's just figure out the what the models download. Nah, fuck that. I'll do that on my other computer. Um,
All right. So there's no environment issue with the installation. When you run the CLI, it's running from npx. For whatever reason, it's not working. I can imagine ways to solve this. The current issue is sometimes under some conditions it does not just work out of the box. And we want it to work out of the box for everyone all the time so that we don't have to support them technically. Your steps worked because you ran npm install, and that runs the post install scripts for something deep inside the local AI plugin, which then installs Event Emitter 3. I suspect it requires a JIP build or something like that. It requires native node code. And the problem is that Bun will not do that if you don't trust the dependency already. If you don't list it as a trusted dependency. So we probably just have to root out what the trusted dependency is to enable the installation of the subdependencies of that local AI thing, so it doesn't throw errors when we start. And then the other issue is there's something related to migrations or something in the SQLite, but we can't see what the assertion is, so we just get a large bulk of code. And I think that says to enable assertions to see what the problem is. I'm actually very tired, and I'm thinking it'd probably be good to get up early tomorrow. So I might just go to bed now, and then get up tomorrow. We're having an on-site where a bunch of the people from the team are getting together. So fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sticking around and helping us tech support this. I'm gonna get some sleep so that I can go to do agent dev school tomorrow. Hooray. Alright, I gotta crash.